Hey, what's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. And tonight we're going to be talking about how a white influencer has been making headlines because he has now fully transitioned into being Korean.
As well. So I'm so happy. Finally, I've been trapped in the wrong body for 8 years. Finally, I'm Korean. I can be myself, and I'm so happy.
I'm going to give you the details on this story in just a bit, but I want to remind the people, if this is your first time here, that I do have a website of my own where I sell clubwear, nightwear, as in pajamas, lingerie, things like that, and adult goodies on my website at www.neekatnight.com. So definitely check it out after you watch this video. Okay, so in an Instagram post, London Ollie decided to set the record straight and let people know his decision in transitioning into being, I guess, transracial and being Korean. So in the post, Ollie says, I just want to set the record straight. It's Pride Month, and I have always struggled with identity issues and been confused about who I am as a person. I took the difficult and brave decision to come out as non-binary and Korean. Help millions of other LGBTQI plus young people around the world. K-pop fans and the Korean people feel confident enough to feel able to feel no fear to be able to express themselves in how they identify. In South Korea, there are millions of unrepresented LGBTQI plus people who are voiceless and who often face being ostracized from society and sometimes even being rejected by their own families for being LGBTQI plus. Being a member of the LGBT community in Korea, like in much of the world, is often met with hardships and rejection due to traditional and conservative viewpoints. I wanted to be a beacon of light for those brave people and tell them it's okay to express themselves and it's okay to come out to the world with however you identify. Yes, I identify as Korean. Yes, I'm non-binary. Yes, I look like Jimin. But none of this should be a reason to outcast me from society, to dehumanize me and shame me for being who I am, a non-binary Korean person. I will never stop being the person who I was born to be. Next time you decide to troll a person online and publicly shame them for their, blank identity, think about the consequences of your words. It costs nothing to be kind. Show respect and spread love. Spread kindness. This is Pride Month. And let's come together to fight, these phobias and allow all human beings the same equal rights regardless of how one of us identifies. So that is Ollie London's speech as to him coming out as being a non-binary Korean person who was born a white male.
So happy with my new Korean eyes, my new Korean brow lift, my new Korean temple lift. Everything Korean, guys. I now identify fully as Korean. I'm so happy I can live my life the way I want to live it. Finally, after being trapped for so long.
Okay, so when I see this influencer who was born a white male now identifying as a Korean male, I feel and I think about Rachel Dozier, or however you say her name, the woman who was born a white woman who identified as being black. I feel like if we are going to introduce these conversations and say, hey, I feel like I was born in the wrong body, I feel like it's hypocritical to say that you can say that you were born in the wrong gender, but then you can't say that you were born in the wrong race. If this person wants to take on being a Korean person, take on the Korean battles, change their face to look Korean, then if that's what they want to identify as, they are Korean, and that's what it is. Now, as I stated in a previous video, I do think that there should be some type of threshold and criteria that you have to meet. I don't think that it should be willy-nilly. I wake up today, I identify as this today, and then tomorrow I identify as something different. Then the next day I identify as something different. I feel like if you identify as whatever you identify as, there should be some type of document that you have to file. There should be some type of, evaluation that you undergo. And there should be some type of things set in place to prevent somebody from being able to flip flop around and say, one day I'm this, next day I'm that, next day I'm this, next day I'm that. Now, as it pertains to going into spaces solely for Koreans, solely for women, solely for males, I feel like those things should be separated into the categories that they belong. You should be in the category of other people who identify as being Korean. You should be in the category as other people who identify as being males, etc., etc. And I feel like there should be reserved spaces for your specific identity. Now, I don't think that you should identify as Korean and overshadow and take over Korean spaces. I feel like if you are born one way and you transition, you should have your own designated spaces for other people who identify as you.
안녕하세요. 저는 지민입니다. Hey guys, I'm finally Korean. I've transitioned. I'm so happy I've completed my look. I'm finally Korean, guys. I have the eyes. Just had a brow lift as well. So I'm so happy. Finally, I've been trapped in the wrong body for 8 years.
All right, that's all for this video. Let's talk about it in the comments below. In the meantime, in between time, once you're done commenting and conversating down below, make sure you check out my website, www.neekatnight.com, to check out what goodies I have in store for you. I have plus size, regular size, adult toys, lingerie, club wear, bedroom wear, whatever it is that involves the nighttime. I'm trying to cover it, okay? So definitely check out www.neekatnight.com. See you on the next one. Bye.